all the like new social platforms and social platforms out there, TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn and this and that and the other, it can be really hard to know which platform you should be on. But I'm here to tell you that YouTube is still freaking content king, and you should start a channel like now. If you've ever thought about starting a channel, you should start one now. Because like in a TLDR format, YouTube is tried and true and tested and is the Mac Daddy of content creation platforms for so many reasons that we're gonna talk about. But if you have ever thought, you know what, I'd like to start a YouTube channel, but you're worried that maybe it's not the right time or that these other platforms are gonna kick YouTube's butt, you are wrong, and it is the right time. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, hi, I'm Jessica Stansberry. I am pumped that you are here. Make sure you hit subscribe. Okay. So over the last like month or so, I have been trying to be present and grow on TikTok. Just a little backstory. Back when I had my studio, like early 2021, I did a video, and I remember it was when I had my studio because I remember filming it in my studio, but I did a TikTok video where I shared some like fun office accessories from Amazon, and that video went viral and gained me about 3,000 subscribers or followers over on TikTok, but I've not really done anything with it since. Sometimes I'll throw repurposed videos up there, sometimes I'll think of something I wanna say, but to actually be present and try, I have not done that. So in July, I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna try to like actually grow on TikTok and see how this goes, like see how it works. And I put up my very first video, and this was on a day where I was going away for the weekend. So I like posted the video and then I left. And then when we got to our hotel, I opened up TikTok and it had like 200,000 views. What? 200,000 views. And I was like, what in the world? Like, what happened? And I knew the video would do well because it's a tried and true piece of content for me, but it went viral, okay? So that video alone caused me to go from 3,000 to about 15 or 16,000 followers on TikTok. And since then, I've had multiple other videos get 10, 20, 30, 40, 80,000 views. And I have gotten almost to 30,000 followers on TikTok at the time that I'm recording this. You'll see this a few weeks after I'm recording, so it could be even more now. But what I can tell you about TikTok is the followers are not near as high quality as almost every other platform. It's a really interesting platform and really, really freaking frustrating if you're someone who's like into content and into content marketing and stuff. They're just not as high quality. And what I mean by that is they're not as likely to leave the platform. They tend to be a bit more helpless, which is very frustrating for me because like here on YouTube, if I'm telling you something and you have a question, you guys have good questions. They're good questions. They're solid questions. I often look at my questions here on YouTube and I'm like, wow, that's a great question. I should create content around that. The same thing on Instagram. No, not TikTok. You know that saying, there are no stupid questions? Well, there are. And all the people asking them are on TikTok. Not to say that it's everybody, but for me, that's been really frustrating to watch because it's literally like, you know, things that I would not get asked on another platform, but also the people on TikTok are just mean. Like there are definitely some mean trolls here on YouTube. I've had a full gamut of mean comments, but for the most part, it's not terrible. On TikTok, it's bad. I've had people making fun of my eyebrows. Well, one girl made fun of my eyebrows. And by the way, her profile was literally vibrating positivity. That was her handle. Anyway, I've had people just say like mean things just in general, like this content is garbage. I promoted my workshop a few days ago on TikTok and I got comments from people who were like, I'm not signing up. Well, okay then, honey, you just don't. So anyway, in my opinion, TikTok has less quality followers all around. They're less likely to leave the platform. They're less likely to interact in a positive way with you or me or whatever. And they're less likely to come back and watch because of the user behavior of TikTok. So here on YouTube, if you watch this video, let's say you are brand new to my channel, you watch this video and then you subscribe. One, you are likely gonna see more of my videos show up in your home feed because you watched this video. Two, you will then also see me in your subscription feed because you subscribed. If I hit follow on TikTok, I may never see that person again. Unless I go to the for you, or not for you, but the following one, and that is not the user behavior of people on TikTok. So it's just a really interesting platform that grows really quickly, but isn't as high quality, in my opinion. Now, taking Instagram into account, I'm convinced more than ever that Instagram is really just a nurturing platform anymore. Like, it's almost impossible to grow, especially when you look at like view per reel ratio to subscriber ratio versus view per TikTok ratio versus follower ratio on TikTok, Instagram is just so much lower. If I got 400,000 views on a reel on Instagram, yes, I would gain probably, 1,000 to 2,000 maybe followers based on like previous performance. But on TikTok, I gained like 10 or 12,000 followers from that same number. So that ratio is really off, but also Instagram really wants too much out of us to grow. TikTok's algorithm is pretty easy to use. So I'm just convinced that Instagram is kind of in this like weird place where it's more of a nurturing platform, especially for me, than it is a growth platform. And I'm okay with that. I still love Instagram in that way. I'm frustrated with them for other reasons. Definitely go watch this video, but that's kind of where I feel Instagram is. And then you have to look at YouTube, okay? There are still very new channels coming onto YouTube and killing it. There are still people who have been growing consistently for years, continuing to grow. There are still videos that are years and years old, growing people's platforms and continuing to get views. The algorithm is consistent. Yes, things have changed through the years, like absolutely, but the algorithm is pretty darn consistent. And so it's more of a long haul platform. Like the odds of you actually being a TikToker for a long time is pretty small. And we all saw how all these Instagrammers who kind of adopted the platform early were able to grow quickly, but then have been pretty stagnant since. But TikTok is a long game. And that's a good thing because it means you can continue to grow on the platform even when other platforms might go away. The other part here is the monetary value of YouTube over the other platforms. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that my YouTube channel has gained me more leads to my email list, which converts to sales, has gained me more money directly to sales of things that I've promoted here on YouTube, and has made me more money just from putting content on the platform than any other platform could even think about doing, because none of the other platforms pay that well. Instagram, I think I've made $300 total from putting reels on Instagram. Not that I try hard, but still, like it's not much. And that's over like a year period. TikTok, go ask any TikToker. The creator fund is absolute junk. But here on YouTube, you have real ability because of the shared revenue model that they have to actually make money on the platform just from ads, but also from selling your own things because people on YouTube are happy to go find you somewhere else. They're not just stuck in this platform forever like they are on TikTok. Plus, go find me a TikTok star who doesn't also have a YouTube channel now. Almost all of them do it. Almost all of them will get famous on TikTok and then not move to YouTube, but start a YouTube channel for longer form videos because their viewers want that, for longevity, for that extra income, for the ability to do things that they can't do on TikTok, and they use their TikTok to drive people over there. So TikTok is it's still king. Actually, I feel like it used to be queen and now it's upgraded. Actually, the king of content himself, King Gary Vee, he posted a video the other day on August 10th. It's basically just a snapshot of him delivering a keynote on stage somewhere. But the title is Where I Want to Double Down on Content in 2022. And guess what his answer was? YouTube. And he told all about why YouTube is it. YouTube is still a thing. YouTube is awesome compared to all of these platforms. And I agree. Now, I say all of that to say this. It is not too late to start a channel or grow a channel or become a YouTuber or whatever the goal is here. It's absolutely not too late. Ever since I started on the platform in 2016, people have been saying, well, isn't it too saturated? Isn't this blah, blah, blah? Isn't it too late? Absolutely not. It's not too late because of how old you are. It's not too late because of how old the platform is. It's not too late because your industry is saturated. None of that matters. You can find a unique way to put what you are trying to put out into the world on YouTube. You can grow. I've seen it 1,000,000 bajillion times. And that's not to say you can't or you shouldn't go start on those other platforms too, like on TikTok or Instagram. Totally do that if you want to. But if you are thinking that you can't start on YouTube because it's not as relevant as these other platforms, or because you feel like you're too late, I'm just here to tell you it's not true. Not true. Signed, sealed, delivered. That's what I have to say. I have a ton of videos here on this channel where I talk about how to start a YouTube channel, why YouTube's awesome, blah, 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 blah. So I'll make sure I link all those below in the description so you can watch those. If you are like, okay, well, how do I start? What do I do first? That kind of thing. They'll all be in the description below. And I would love to hear any YouTube specific questions you have. Are you trying to grow and something's not working? Are you afraid to start? Do you not know how to start? Like, what are the things that you want to know about YouTube? I would love to know in the comments below. And until next time, bye y'all.